now. All right, excellent. So our thinking was that we would show you how we would have done it before COVID, all right? But that we would digitize it for you. So let's just get a quick view from you. So the idea was we would actually do journey mapping on the wall. I'm going to gather some members of my team, all right? We're going to ask them to give me these moments. And then once we're done with the board, we will actually draw this into Miro. So we'll show you how to digitize the Post-it notes. And then from Miro, we will show you how to get that into Smupply so that you can see the whole cycle of what we're doing. How does that sound? All right, so it's going to feel a little bit strange, but the way we've set up the demo is so that you can see, because often the chemistry that we get when we do this, on a board on paper is very different to what we get when we're on a digital board. Okay, sound good to you? All right, I just want to see where my Sharpies are. Just hang on a moment. I'm just going to find my Sharpies. All right. Okay, I got my Sharpies. People, look at this. Stationery just makes me so happy. Cool, you see that? Look at that. This one, here's the brush one. Okay, stunning. So my Brand Love team, let's just quickly get you to unmute your microphones. All right, and then let me see if I can quickly cut over to the whiteboard. All right, fantastic. So I'm going to get your hand to just come and do our focus as we work on the board. Oh, all right. Your hand's saying it's autofocus. All right, so let's quickly talk about the template on this board, and just stop me. If you lose audio or visuals, just stop me. All right, so what we've got on the board is we created this grid that runs our moments at the top, all right? And we've numbered them on here. What's really cool once you capture them on your Miro or in your Smupply is to number them, so that when you present, you can actually say to people, all right, so you take moment 8. And that gives us just a much easier way to work with these journeys. All right, so if we look at the template running down, I've got my journey moment at the top, then I've got my customer expectations, how I exceed expectations, how I fail expectations, and what is my emotional target? What is the emotions I want to evoke? And then what is my moment owner? All right, so Brand Love team, what is the journey that you would like to do today?
I think let's do something generic. I was thinking let's do like a pizza buying journey. There's a team meeting. One person is responsible to get sort of a pizza for the team.
Pizza is always good.
Okay, you're happy with buying a pizza. Okay, tell me, where does that journey start?
Who's hungry?
Do you want us to respond?
Yeah.
Sorry, silly question. All right. Wouldn't the journey start with decision, or the thought process, thinking, deciding where you're going to buy it? So to obviously be at home before you even make the call or anything. So would that be correct? So otherwise you're deciding, I want a pizza, now who I'm going to order it from. So you start deciding who you're going to order it from. That's my take.
Stunning, Clinton. All right. So we say the trigger in this journey is we're going to have a meeting and we are hungry. All right. So one of our next steps is like deciding who to buy from.
Or I want this pizza because shop A makes a nicer pizza than shop B. So I'm feeling like a Four Seasons, and in our town, this shop makes a nicer one. So I'm going to first decide which pizza I want before I decide which shop I want to go to.
If that's cool. Can I also add? I'm thinking, you know what, in our team, not everybody likes pizza, so there might be a huge discussion first. Are we going to do pizza, or are we going to do something else potentially?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I just put the perspective in as well? So having and brand love, especially doing stuff like this, is very competitive. So the person who's elected to do this, there is definitely an emotional journey involved for the person involved to have to get a pizza. Okay, so it's all about approval and coming out tops and the winner.
Significance, yeah.
I'm not looking at you morally. I'm just saying.
I'm not competitive at all, John. What do you mean?
All right. So, okay. So fantastic. Great perspective. So it starts with my moment one is we're hungry. We're going to have a meeting. Then there's a lot of discussion in the next moment. All right. Then I love Corette's perspective here. So we might have just a go-to place where we just love. We want Four Seasons and this is the best one. Or we might go into like deciding, okay, so who we're going to buy it from. All right. So let's say we've now decided, okay, we've decided we're going to buy it from, let's buy it from Domino's. All right, we're going to buy from Domino's Pizza. All right, because, Marley won the, won the discussion. Okay, what do we do next?
Maybe just a quick question. When you make that like the buy decision, would something be like who's going to pay for it? Is one person going to pay for it, or are we going to split the bill? And is it easy to split the bill from whoever we're ordering from? Or is
Listen,
that
if you work for Brand Love, okay, Brand Love's going to foot the bill for Brand Love's going to fit the bill for lunch. So good job. Okay, so no worries. Brand Love's going to pick up lunch. Okay, so what do we do next? We've now made the decision where we're going to buy from.
We just check if anyone has any allergies or any food preferences.
Okay.
And then after that, I would just order on the Domino's app.
Okay, so we're going to get the order. We're going to get the order straight and decide what we want to order. Okay, then we're saying order on app.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what happens next?
I think I just want to move one moment back. So we are assuming that we do have an app. So it might be we need to download the app.
Yeah.
Okay, so we might need to download app
I would prefer
if we haven't done that. All right, just repeat.
I would prefer to call just in case there was anyone with allergies and any specifications, because the app has tendencies of not giving me options to be very elaborate with my choice. So if I want a thick crust, a thin crust, if I want it well done or something, so I would prefer calling instead.
Okay, stunning. Do you see people now? We're breaking into, okay, what are the different ways I can do this? All right. If you Marley and Johan, all right, they were always looking for an excuse to go somewhere. So they wouldn't use the app, they wouldn't call, they would actually get in the car and they would drive to Domino's.
Road trip.
Just a little bit of the inside scoop at Brand Love. I had Find My iPhone enabled for Marley and Johan, because when I couldn't find them, like I would track them on Find My iPhone, and you know where I would find them most of the time? Either at Take-A-Lot's warehouse or Macro or Tiger Valley Shopping Center.
Yeah,
okay, that would be like
buying stationery for you, because you just love stationery, right?
Marley,
Yeah,
I was always left out of these shopping excursions, always left out, and I didn't know why.
Trust and transparency is obviously values in brand love, I see.
All right. So there I've got my split in terms of my channels. All right. So I can do different things. So let's say we place the order. What happens next?
Chantel, can I just
Go for it.
take one step back? So I'm one of those people, I hate going out and doing the shopping in any way, but the moment that you hop onto an app, there's almost like a preemptive moment of anxiety for me, because it's like, how am I going to pay for this? So now there's either I can upload my credit card, which if I trust the brand, fine, then okay. But do they also have like a snap scan to pay or that sort of thing? Or like our local pizzeria, they will deliver, but then they'll also send the credit card machine along with the driver. So there's also those things too. And I mean, they're looking now at the current state with COVID, you know, I don't necessarily want to touch some random credit card machine if I can just, you know, select a SnapScan payment method instead.
All right. So I've listed that as a kind of a little bit of an expectation and maybe a concern here, concerned about payment. And, you know, there's almost that secureness of the payment that might be an issue. Absolutely. Great spot there. All right. Anyone else? We'll move. Go for it.
I think in Kenya, we would prefer that we pay through mobile money. It's makes everything very, very easy with Safaricom. So even once you order something through the app, an SDK pops up, and all you need to do is just put your PIN and the payment will go through. Yeah.
Stunning. So different payment methods there. And what we're doing now, folks, is we first mapping all of the moments in this journey. So we're first going wide, and you can see I'm moving Post-it notes around as we go, as we kind of reshuffle them, which is quite nice. You can also do this on the Miro board, and I'm going to show you once we're done here, I'll show you how we actually digitize that. So let's just imagine we've now ordered, we've sorted out the payment. What happens next?
There's an expectation. Now, there's an expectation of how long it'll take. So when you do it online, it'll take X amount of minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay.
When you're standing at a counter, there's also usually an expectation like how long will this take to make the
Okay,
pizza.
stunning. So our next moment here, I'm just going to call it wait. All right, because now my app might tell me it's going to be 35 minutes or 45 minutes until my pizza's delivered. When I'm standing in Domino's, you know, I might have that beautiful board up to say, okay, your pizza's now here. It's going to take so many minutes until it's done, right? All right. So let's say, what's the next moment after I've waited? Let's just assume it's a home delivery. Ntabeleng, go for it.
For me, I was like wondering if there's a way to communicate with me if something is not available on stock, because I've seen cases where you order something, they take the order, and then they say, well, what you've specified is not available. Can we offer you an alternative? And in most cases, the app doesn't have that option. You get staff members from the shop calling you, and if you're not able to take the call, you end up not being able to make those changes.
Stunning. So what I'm going to do with that, my option is not available, you know, be proactive about it. Okay, I'm going to put that in my moment of misery here, like failing expectations. You know, once I selected my order, if that option's not available, that's going to create a real moment of misery for me. All right, so I hope you can see, you know, the way our brain like thinks about this now. You know, we might be working on different places on the board, but as we're thinking, we want to capture that, and we want to get like the chemistry going to say, okay, my brain's making all kinds of connections here about what's happening. So also we portray the journey linearly, but it doesn't happen like this. All right. Not in our brains and not in real life. All right. So tell me, what is the next moment after I waited? I'm sitting at home, and that's why often drawing it, portraying it in Lego is really, really good. what happens? I'm sitting at home and I hear
You
ding
probably
dong.
you probably want to track your delivery if there is that option.
Stunning. So I'm waiting, and my expectation is that I can track my delivery.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm gonna put this here. My customer expectation during the waiting moment is I can track my delivery.
You can also prepare the table.
Okay. While that's happening, I'm preparing the table.
Getting some drinks ready.
Yeah.
Friday
Okay,
afternoon.
getting some drinks ready. All right. I'm tracking my delivery. I'm preparing the table. All right. And then I hear ding dong.
No, before that, you do a happy dance because pizza is coming.
Okay, great. So I'm gonna fast track this a little bit. So there's my delivery. I've taken my delivery. All right. And my next moment after that is,
Can I give you a moment of misery, Chantel?
yeah, go for it.
All the pizzas arrive and the order isn't correct. There's all meat pizzas. So the vegetarians in the house are
All
feeling
meat,
bummed.
all meat sounds correct to me.
Okay, I'm
in
not all be
Yama.
perfect. We won't hold it
The
against you.
Shisanyama group, I think that's the right order.
All right, fantastic. So let us take that particular moment, and I'm going to elaborate down that moment of the delivery arriving. Okay, so team, if you can just let the members in that might have. So let's now, we've kind of mapped enough moments wide. So the delivery arriving, do you agree with me that that's the moment of truth? That is like really where the rubber hits the road.
Yeah.
That and maybe the eating moment.
Yes.
All right. So let's run down the rows. What is my customer expectation when I hear ding dong and I take the boxes at the door? What are some of the expectations?
It is what I ordered.
Okay, so it is what I ordered.
That
It
it's
is
still hot.
Warm.
Warm. Yeah.
And the
Let's
guy
say again.
smiles.
Fresh.
Still warm.
The pizza must be hot.
Yeah.
Okay, pizza must be hot. Okay, did I hear fresh, that it's nice, freshly made?
Yes.
It's properly cut as well.
Oh, it's
Like in
properly
slices.
cut.
The worst thing is where it's kind of cut, but it's not really cut.
And I suppose presentable as well.
The lids didn't touch the cheese.
Oh, okay. The lids did not touch the cheese.
Or you open up the
Okay.
box and your whole pizza's folded up on the one side of the box, and you're like, what's going on here? You know,
Andre, you read my mind.
Maybe there's no cheese at all on the pizza.
Okay, so
Oh,
okay,
I've had that.
Okay,
That's
so-
terrible.
Serious.
okay, so I'm gonna go, instead of all of our gripes about the picture, I'm just gonna say, like, the product is not of a high quality. Okay, so that's going to fail the expectation. So either the order is wrong or the product is of a low quality, and maybe the transport damaged the pizza. All
And
right.
the delivery
So
guy is
we kind of-
rude.
Oh, the delivery guy is rude. Just going to do this. Delivery guy is rude.
Can I ask, are we assuming the delivery guy to be the same guy as Domino's, or is it Mr. Delivery delivering Take-A-Lot and Domino's at the same time?
I'm going to say Domino's.
I don't know. Where are you going with that, Johan?
No, I'm just going. I think it's important if we use like a third party that the customer will assume it is Domino's, whether it's Mr. Delivery. So if the guy is rude, then it's Domino's that is rude. That, you know.
Yeah. So it's actually not the customer's concern where they're from. They just associate them with a Mr. Delivery or a Domino's, right? Cool. Okay. Yep. So let's quickly set our target. If we are now designing for Domino's and we want to set the target emotion in that moment, what is the emotion we want to evoke with the Domino's client in that moment? Just shout out some emotions. How do we want the customer to feel about themselves and about Domino's in that moment?
Delight.
Satisfied.
Okay, I've got delight. Just repeat some of the others.
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Excitement.
Excited.
Because they're not hungry anymore.
Okay, good job. Like
appetized.
Appetized. Okay, so like anticipate, like a little bit of anticipation of eating, right?
And relief.
Okay.
Convenient.
Convenience, yeah.
Problem solved.
Problem is solved. Okay, stunning. All right, fantastic. We've captured a few good ones there. So let us for a moment say we evoke those emotions. What can we do in that moment as Domino's to exceed expectations? How can we exceed expectations?
Extra pizza because you ordered 5.
Yeah, or
just a margarita.
Next order.
Or a voucher for next time. A discount voucher for next time.
Instructions
discount voucher?
Discount voucher for next time, or for every 5 times you order, some sort of loyalty.
On time or your money back.
If you
I
don't
like
finish
that.
If you don't finish the whole pizza, instructions on the box on how to warm it up for later.
What I saw was quite cool is the box actually like turns into breakable pieces that becomes plates. So there's no dishes as well required.
I like that. So warm-up instructions, I really like that. All right. I really like the environmentally friendly angle of, you reusing the box like as a plate or something. All right, great. So you get the idea here. All right.
How about I want to push the limits here. How about the delivery guy comes with a little mini pizza oven on the back of his scooter, and he actually eats it and he takes it out with a little pizza spoon. That
All right.
I would
tell
pay.
that Johan is he's very.
I would
easy to
pay
please.
extra. I would pay extra for that.
Yeah,
That would be a very
that's
long
awesome.
delivery.
And if he can have a superhero suit on like Chantel and do some sort of a magic trick to entertain us while we eat.
Or maybe those strippers. If the strippers come and deliver the pizza.
And then magic cycle.
If you eat a bunch of people, it's always like a communal thing. So maybe on the inside of the box, some game, some activity, a puzzle or something.
Good idea.
To entertain you while you're eating. So it becomes not just about eating, it becomes about playing a game and having fun as well.
I really like that. All right, folks. So what we're going to do now is, Johan, if you can just flip back to my original screen. I'm actually, wait, before you do that, I'm now going to take the Miro app, all right? And I'm going to scan it into that. So let me just quickly do this, and I'm going to get you.
Chantel, sorry, you will have to clean it up a bit.
That's okay. I will do that. All right. So are you seeing? No, you're not seeing my phone screen yet, right?
Not yet.
Let's make sure you're on the same Wi-Fi.
All right, just gonna do that and do that. All right, you seeing my phone
Yep.
screen?
We are.
All right, stunning. So what I'm now going to do, I'm going to select that stickies capture. All right, I'm going to take a photo. So I'm going to go to my board, and I want to try and just get the board in, and I'm going to take a photograph. All right, and then I'm going to say use the photo. All right, and now it's recognizing the stickies on my board. All right, do you see what it's done there? So it's recognized all of the blocks on the board. That's probably more than what I wanted, but for now, so I can click on it, and that I don't want that little suitcase there at the bottom, but maybe I don't mind too much about the rest. I do want to add that one. All right, so as I click with my finger on the board, I have the ability to remove some of these things that I don't need.
So Chantel, what is amazing, and we can make a note for Brand Love, it is actually picking up our board.
Yes. Yes. So what we're going to give you in the learning platform, you have the ability to download these templates. All right. So if you did want to print this or kind of make your own board like this, you could. Okay. So I'm not going to remove all of these white ones. I'll just clean up my board once I've created the board. So now I'm going to go, oh, you see there's a few that has not sucked in properly. That one and that one. And then here I've got a few that are, do you see there? I've got a bit of a problem there. And that one I need smaller. And then I need one next to it. Okay, so let's just say that that's what I want for now. I'm going to go add to board. All right. And there I have my sticky notes on the board. All right, so I'm going to go off my phone now. And I'm just going to get onto my browser and go to that board so I can show you what that now looks like. And I'm just going to reload my screen. All right. And are you seeing my board now?
Yep, we are.
All right, so you see that I've put that framework behind it. So I can also now go and have a look. And obviously that first one, my writing there wasn't so clear. So that was like, we're hungry. Okay, so now with minimal effort, I could go and just place my things, but from a handwriting perspective, not too shabby, right? Okay, so here maybe I say I make a phone call and here's my delivery and there we eat. All right, so with fairly minimal effort, I could in fact do it on paper and then I could digitize it. What you guys are going to do today is you're going to do a slightly more creative way, and you will do it straight onto Miro, but then I want to show you. So I'm just going to quickly clean this up because I do want to show you what happens in Smaply when I draw it in Smaply. So let's just park those ones. So I'm going to go in a little bit. So I'm not going to download the app. Let's say we make a phone call. So here I'm going to wait. Concerned about payment. So maybe there. I look at my expectations. My expectations is to track my delivery. All right. I'm not going to spend too much time just getting that neat. What I want to show you is, like, if I now go into Smupley and I want to take my Miro board that I've done and I want to recreate it in Smupley, I'm going to quickly go here and I'm going to say, create my new journey map. And I want to do my Domino's pizza buying journey. All right. And now I have the option to either bring my journey in from, oh, my spelling, bring my journey in from Miro or Excel or Mural or Lucid Spark or just a photograph. All right. So now I'm going to go, give me Miro. Okay. And I'm going to go open Miro. So let me quickly log in. And I want to go into the Brand Love team. Okay. You see it wants to get access. So let's just give it a moment. So now I've got access. Now it's connecting to Miro. Excellent. And you can see that the Miro board that I've been working in is Chantel's playpen. And I'm going to say, okay, let's import that into Miro. All right, now it's going into Miro. It's sucking in my Post-it notes. All right. And it's trying to do something with those Post-it notes. All right. So now I have the ability to zoom in and out and say, all right, there's a couple of things that is not right here. You know, in terms of those lanes, you know, maybe I want to move so the lids touch the cheese. Okay, that doesn't belong there. So now I have the ability to set up my journey as well as my next lanes in Smupley. All right, so let's just for demo purposes, I'm not gonna take too much time ordering this because I do want to show you just what it looks like when it lands in there. I also have the ability here to go and correct my text. So if the text didn't pull in right and I haven't quite cleaned up my board, I might want to correct it here. So let's say here for my moments of misery, if I wanted in one grouping in a lane, I might have to combine some of my text. So let me show you what's going to happen here. So I'm going to just create my journey map off this. All right. And that's showing me how it's going to pull it into my journey. And I'm just going to go confirm. And I'm confirming the upload. And now it's creating that journey from Miro. All right. And I can go and open my journey map. And then I might have to panel beat it a little bit, but I can tell you folks, this is a lot easier than what it used to be before. All right. So here I can now go and name these lanes. All right. And what I saw here, team, it didn't suck in my title lane. So that needed a little bit more massaging. All right. So this is not foolproof. And if your boards are messy, it's probably not going to be perfect. But I just wanted to show you like the full cycle of how you could do this so that it lands up in your Smupley. All right. So in this case, where it didn't quite do what I wanted it to do, I'm actually going to have to like potentially just select. I need to select my persona now and just capture these. So this lane is actually my moments. This is my moments. And this actually belongs up there. All right. So I would have to probably do a bit of recapturing here. So I'm hungry there. Then I have a discussion. All right. So these are functions that have recently become available, and I can see them like really increasing productivity, but there is a bit of a learning curve there. All right, fantastic. Any questions? Go for it, Johan.
Can I kick you off quickly? And I just want to show the two journeys I've got here. Okay, so subliminal conditioning, tip, exam. Okay, I just want to show you. So we cheated a little bit. We've done this journey before, about 3-4 years ago, just as an experiment. So I just want to share two versions of the journey. Again, just to show you that it's not always about the tool you use. The first one. So this one was captured in Milanote. I don't know if you guys know Milanote. Milanote is a sort of a note whiteboard where you can paste notes on and pull links in. So me and Marley love it. We use it as a research board. So when we do research and we start planning something, we go and throw all our stuff in there. But it allows you to create little sort of frames almost. So this was done in a note app basically, and we built out the moments in Lego, just to illustrate. So this was really a crude way. It's not done in a journey capturing tool at all, but hell, it looks so much better than Excel. So check out what is else available to let the stuff look a little bit better. The next one, same one that we did in UXpressia. So we used UXpressia quite extensively. We still use it from time to time. Although Smaply, the features that Smaply started building in just overtook UXpressia in certain ways. So, but let me just show you. So this is the same journey pulled into one of the journey mapping tools, the UXpressia tool. So there we put some imagery in, but again the same journey, and we plotted the sort of the experience and emotions and everything else. There's a little persona sitting on the side. So again, just another representation. But you could see using the Milanote app, which was never designed for this, we could duplicate almost what it looked like in a journey mapping tool. It took a little bit more work because you had to go and create all the frames, but it was still possible. Okay. Exam, tip. Thank you, Chantel.
All right, excellent. So that gives you just a quick feel for what this looks like and how you can facilitate this. I think you will get a good idea when you go into your breakout rooms later and start working on your journey map in terms of how you diverge and converge. So each person does their own thinking, and then you kind of combine the thinking again. All right. So I think, team, just quickly checking in that is what we wanted to cover during this session. I suggest that we take a short break now, Ashad, before we go into the longer session. So let's do a 10-minute break, and when you come back, make sure that you have an A4 piece of paper with you. When you come back, we're going to be doing journey mapping origami, and you're going to use your sketchnoting skills again.